This is Adam Rosh from Roshcast, and I want to welcome you to another episode of The Reveal, where I will take you inside the mind of a test taker to deconstruct and connect the dots of a board-style question so you can become a better student, transform how you learn, and excel not only on high-stakes exams, but also in your general medical knowledge. So let's get started. Okay, so we have a 6-week-old infant who presents to your office for a well child exam. Wait a second. Presents to your office? Yeah, this question actually was edited, but we will continue going through it, but pretend that this patient presents to the emergency department with decreased appetite. And what we find out in the question is the child is underweight for her age, and mom states the child is not eating well. Physical exam reveals a continuous heart murmur in the left infraclavicular space and a thrill in the suprasternal notch. Which of the following findings would be expected on echocardiogram? Okay, so this is a very good question. We first need to make the diagnosis and really correlate the findings on exam to the condition, and then look at our answer choices and see which one is consistent with these physical exam findings. So first, let's see if we could find something. So here we have a 6-week-old infant. So we're out of the initial birth stage, which is important. So this infant has survived already for a month and a half. And we find out on physical exam, or first actually on the history, is we have an underweight child who is not eating well. Okay, and here's the takeaway. A continuous heart murmur in the left infraclavicular space. Whenever I see a continuous heart murmur, I am 90% sure I know what the answer is going to be. So let's look at what finding on echocardiogram will be consistent with a continuous heart murmur. So if we go to our first answer choice, overriding aorta. Whenever I hear about an overriding aorta, I think about tetralogy of flow. So I am going to X that out as not being the correct answer. Now let's go to patent ductus arteriosus. I'm going to just skip this one and really hold on to this, but then skip it and see what the other two answer choices are here. So we have right ventricular outflow obstruction, and then we have ventricular septal defect. And when I look at overriding aorta, these are 3 of the four attributes of tetralogy of flow. So we are going to cross these out, and what we're left with is patent ductus arteriosus. And just so you know, patent ductus arteriosus is classically associated with a continuous machine-like heart murmur. And the other answer choice here that has a murmur that's appreciable is the ventricular septal defect, but that's really going to give you a loud, harsh, holosystolic murmur. So I believe the answer choice B is going to be correct. And let's see what we got. And sure enough, patent ductus arteriosus is correct. Hey everyone, before you go, if you're interested in your own QBank, whether you are an MD or DO, a PA, or an MP, simply go to roshreview.com and sign up for a free trial. See if Rosh Review's content is right for you. Keep learning, keep working hard, and always have a sense of mission about your work. Now is your time. This is Dr. Adam Rosh signing off.